You ever think about how owning a pet is like signing up for a roller coaster ride that you didn't even know existed? One minute you're cooing over adorable puppy videos online, and the next, you're knee-deep in a puddle of mystery liquid on your living room floor, wondering what on earth possessed you to think this was a good idea. I mean, let's be real. Everyone talks about the joys of pet ownership, but they conveniently skip over the chaos that comes with it. So, let's dive into the beautiful mess that is having a pet. First off, let's talk about the excitement of bringing a pet home. You've got your supplies ready, the cute little bed, the toys, the food bowl that's way too fancy for a creature that's just going to chew on it. You walk into the shelter or the breeder's place, and your heart is racing. You see that little face staring up at you, those big, hopeful eyes, and you think, this is it. My life is about to change for the better. Spoiler alert, it will, but not in the way you think. You bring your new furry friend home, and it's like a scene out of a movie. They explore their new kingdom, and you're just there, beaming with pride. But then, reality hits. Your puppy or kitten, all wide-eyed and innocent, suddenly decides that your favorite pair of shoes is the perfect chew toy. And there you are, standing in your living room, holding a half-eaten sneaker, wondering if you should laugh or cry. Welcome to pet ownership. Then there's the training. Oh, the training. You've probably watched a million videos on how to train your pet. It's simple, they say. Just use positive reinforcement. But what they don't tell you is that your pet might not have read the same manual. You're out there trying to teach sit, and your dog is looking at you like you just asked him to recite Shakespeare. You've got treats in your hand, and yet they're more interested in chasing their tail or sniffing that one spot on the carpet that smells like, well, let's not even go there. And let's not forget about the vet visits. You think you're prepared, but the moment you walk into that waiting room, your heart starts racing. Your pet is oblivious, just wagging their tail or purring softly, while you're sweating bullets, thinking about all the potential diagnoses. You sit there, surrounded by other pet owners, all of you sharing nervous glances, silently judging each other's pets. Oh, your cat is on a special diet. Mine just eats whatever I drop on the floor. And when they finally call your name, it's like walking into the principal's office. You're praying for a clean bill of health, and instead, you get a lecture about dental hygiene for your dog. Who knew that brushing their teeth was part of the deal? Now let's talk about the chaos that comes with having a pet. You think you're ready for the love and companionship, but what about the mess? Fur everywhere. You could knit a sweater from the amount of hair your cat sheds on a daily basis. You've got lint rollers in every corner of your house, and you've accepted that your black pants are now a canvas for your golden retriever's fur. And don't even get me started on the litter box or the backyard cleanup. You're out there armed with bags, trying to maintain some semblance of dignity, while your dog decides that the neighbor's yard is the perfect spot for a bathroom break. You wave apologetically at the neighbors, who are probably judging you silently, while you scoop up the evidence of your pet's indiscretions. And then there are the unexpected vet bills. You think you've budgeted for food and supplies, but then your pet swallows something they shouldn't have, like that sock you thought was safely out of reach. Suddenly, you're staring at a bill that looks like you're financing a small car, and you're left questioning your life choices. Was it worth it for that adorable face? Yes, it was. But still, your bank account is definitely feeling the pinch. Let's not forget about the emotional roller coaster that is loving a pet. 1 minute, you're cuddling on the couch, and the next, you're watching them chase a squirrel and wondering if they'll ever come back. The love you feel for your pet is like nothing else, but it comes with a constant undercurrent of anxiety. You start to realize that every time they sneeze, you're Googling dog allergies or cat cold. You're suddenly a full-time detective, trying to figure out if that weird noise they just made is normal, or if you should be calling the vet. And then there's the guilt. Oh, the guilt. You leave them alone for a few hours, and you come home to a scene that looks like a tornado hit your living room. You find yourself apologizing profusely, even though they're just wagging their tail, happy to see you. But deep down, you You know they're probably plotting their next act of rebellion while you're at work. But amidst all the chaos, there's something incredibly rewarding about pet ownership. Those moments when they curl up next to you, when they greet you at the door like you're the best thing that ever happened to them, make it all worthwhile. You learn patience, responsibility, and unconditional love. You find joy in the little things, like when your dog finally learns to fetch, or when your cat decides to cuddle with you after ignoring you for days. So if you're thinking about getting a pet, buckle up for the ride. It's going to be messy, chaotic, and sometimes downright frustrating. But it's also going to be filled with love, laughter, and unforgettable moments that make every ounce of chaos worth it. Because at the end of the day, you're not just a pet owner, you're a part of a beautiful, chaotic family. And honestly, who wouldn't want that?